The Mothman, History, Sightings, and the Mystery of a Modern-Day Legend. For decades, the shadowy figure known as the Mothman has captured the imagination of cryptid enthusiasts and paranormal investigators alike. A creature with glowing red eyes and bat-like wings, Mothman has been the subject of hundreds of sightings, most notably in the small town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia. While skeptics dismiss it as myth, believers argue that the recurring appearances and the mysterious events surrounding Mothman point to something far more real, and perhaps far more dangerous, than a mere urban legend. The story of Mothman begins in November 1966, when two young couples driving near an old TNT plant in Point Pleasant encountered a large creature with glowing red eyes and wings spanning over 10 feet. The creature reportedly chased their car, keeping pace even at high speeds. These terrified witnesses, Linda Scarberry, Roger Scarberry, Steve Millett, and Mary Millett, were the first to report what would soon become an avalanche of Mothman sightings over the next 13 months. The TNT plant, a remnant of World War II, provided an eerie backdrop to these sightings. Many believe the creature made its home among the abandoned bunkers and tunnels in the area. Some suggested it was the result of a bizarre mutation caused by leftover chemicals from the plant. Others speculated that Mothman was an extraterrestrial being or a cryptid that had somehow eluded scientific detection for centuries. Regardless of its origin, what made Mothman truly frightening wasn't just the appearance, it was the pattern of strange events and disasters that seemed to follow its sightings. The most tragic and significant event tied to Mothman's lore is the collapse of the Silver Bridge on December 15, 1967, just over a year after the initial sightings. The bridge, which connected Point Pleasant to Gallipolis, Ohio, collapsed during rush hour, plunging dozens of cars into the icy waters of the Ohio River. 46 people died in the disaster. What made this tragedy especially eerie was the fact that numerous sightings of Mothman had occurred in the days and weeks leading up to the collapse. Many eyewitnesses reported seeing the winged creature perched on the bridge itself or flying around the area. Some locals became convinced that Mothman was a harbinger of doom, sent to warn humanity of impending catastrophe. While authorities eventually attributed the bridge collapse to a structural flaw, believers in the paranormal were not convinced. For them, the timing of the Mothman sightings before the disaster was more than mere coincidence, it was a warning ignored by most. Although Mothman is most closely associated with Point Pleasant, sightings of similar creatures have been reported across the globe, often preceding natural disasters or tragedies. In 1986, workers at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine claimed to have seen a large, winged figure in the days leading up to the infamous meltdown. Dubbed the Black Bird of Chernobyl, this entity shares many characteristics with Mothman: glowing red eyes, large wings, and an unsettling presence. Some locals even believe that the creature's appearance was a warning of the impending nuclear disaster. Similar reports have emerged from China, Mexico, and other parts of the United States. In Chicago, between 2017 and 2019, dozens of witnesses reported seeing a creature resembling Mothman near Lake Michigan. These sightings, which ranged from downtown skyscrapers to more secluded areas, revived interest in Mothman and led some to believe that this cryptid might be more widespread than previously thought. The mystery surrounding Mothman has given rise to a variety of theories, ranging from the paranormal to the scientific. Cryptozoologists often argue that Mothman is an undiscovered species, possibly related to large birds like the barn owl, whose eyes can reflect light in a way that creates the illusion of glowing. However, the size and human-like form described by witnesses don't align with any known species of bird or bat. Others believe that Mothman might be an interdimensional being, able to move between our reality and others. This would explain its sudden appearances and disappearances, as well as its connection to disasters. Some paranormal researchers theorize that Mothman could be a spirit or a manifestation of collective human fear, a harbinger of catastrophe brought into existence by the emotional energy of impending doom. Still, others suggest that Mothman is linked to UFO activity. During the Point Pleasant wave of sightings, locals also reported seeing strange lights in the sky and experiencing unexplained phenomena such as poltergeist activity and electrical disturbances. The proximity of these events has led some investigators to propose that Mothman is either a visitor from another world or an entity connected to extraterrestrial forces. Mothman's legacy lives on in Point Pleasant, where the creature has become a part of the town's identity. Each year, thousands of tourists and cryptid enthusiasts flock to the Mothman Festival, which celebrates the legend with speakers, exhibits, and a large Mothman statue that dominates the downtown area. The festival is not only a celebration of the cryptid but also a testament to how deeply ingrained the story has become in the fabric of the town. Beyond West Virginia, Mothman has become a symbol of mystery and caution, representing the unknown forces that may lurk in our world. The creature has inspired books, documentaries, and films, most notably the 2002 movie The Mothman Prophecies, which helped to cement Mothman's place in popular culture.